Hello everyone, welcome to Automation Industry 4.0 YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, we want to have some learning session about industrial robot arm. We are in session 5. In this session, we want to develop a program for an industrial robot arm for welding of two-plate simulation. The software we want to use in this session is RoboDK. So, um, before to go through the RoboDK software, now I want to explain what type of robot we want to use. We want to use the ABB IRB robot, and the model of the robot is IRB 1300 7/1.4. So 7, it means that payload of this robot is 7 kg. Reachability is 1.4 meter. This robot has 6 axes and repeat ability is 0.02 millimeter. Weight of this robot is 78 kg. So common application for this type of robot is we can use in the welding project, painting project, pick and place, and assembly in car factory and aerospace application as well. So in this project, beside of the industrial robot arm, we want to have one tools. The name of the tools is welding gun. The welding gun is attached to the flange of the robot. The weight of this welding gun is about 3 kg. You should be able to use these tools with any arm having a payload greater than 3 kg. So in this project, we are using IRB 1300 model, and the payload for this type of robot is 7 kg. So this type of robot is suitable, and we can use welding gun for to attach the flange of the industrial robot arm. So in this slide, as you can see here, I separated 4 steps to do this project. First step is to choose a component in the RoboDK software. First component is ABB IRB 1300 robot, and welding gun over arm welding gun, and test plate. A test plate we want to use 2 test plates in this project. So as you can see here in this slide, we need to have a ABB robot to pick and place in the RoboDK software and attach the welding gun to the flange of the robot. So then after that, we need to create two framework framework number 2, framework number 3. In the framework number 2, we have to put RoboDK test plate in this framework, and in the framework number 3, we need to put other RoboDK test plates. So for each framework, we put 2 test plate, and then we want to have a welding between 2 plates by industrial robot arm and welding gun as well. So in the third step, we have to create a target. After create a framework, and for each framework, we need to put some target. For example, robot is in the home and approach and surface position. We need to have a home target, approach target, and surface position in the framework 3. So in the framework 2, we need to have a target number 1, target number 2, and target number 3 for welding point. So in the welding point, we have a 3 point for welding point. It would be created in the frame number 2, And in the frame number 3, we have a 3 position: home position, approach position, and surface position or target. So after creating the targets in 2 different framework number 2 and framework number 3, the last step, we need to create a program and code for welding of 2 plates. So in this project, we are going to create 3 programs. One program is about home target to surface target motion. So robot should move from the home target, and next position would be the approach target, and the last position would be surface target. After that, we want to create a program number 2 as a welding program. So 3 points in this program, robot can move in this 3 point and have a welding in this program. So after that, after welding is finished, robot want to back to the approach position. So program number 3 would be created, and robot can back to the approach target to finish the program. So this 4 step we need to have in this project to finish the project and to finish the robot code writing. Okay, great. Let's go to the RoboDK software. New station is created, and then go back to the slide. In this slide, as we remember that the first step is to choose a component, IRB robot, welding gun, and test plate. We need to find in the online library. Click on the online library. So search component, and to pick and place in the RoboDK software. The first option is IRB 3000. We have 3 type of model of the robot here. So the first one is IRB 13007/1.4. So this robot, we need to download it and double click on that and drag and drop in the RoboDK software. So double click on here, robot is appear here. Okay, great. Next option, next component or next part. Again, go to the online library and search welding gun or weld gun. As you can see here, we have different type of welding gun. So our scope is to use this type of welding gun, as we remember that in the welding gun in this slide, this component is suitable for this project. Generic welding gun, and download generic welding gun over arm. The weight is 3 kg. Download it and double click on that, and in the RoboDK, the welding gun is attached to the flange of the robot. So we have at the moment both component, RoboDK, industrial robot arm, and welding gun in the RoboDK software environment. So after that, we need to find test plate or testing plate. Yes, it is. We need to have 2 of this component, download of this component, and then double click on that or drag and drop in the RoboDK software. So double click on that, the component is appear here. Alt and a little move the robot or the component, yes, to appear better. Next step, we need to have other one, double click again, and the component is appear here. Let's a little move. 2 components we have here, 2 test plate, 1 industrial robot arm, and welding gun is appear here. Okay, after choosing the component and put component in RoboDK software, next step is to create a framework. We need to have a two, as we remember here, next step in step 2 to create two frameworks. So framework number 2 and framework number 3. So click on here and create a framework. Sorry, Control Z, click here and create framework number 2, and again framework number 3, and drag and drop the test plate, drag and drop under one of them in the framework number 2, other one in framework number 3. So we have a two framework, and we put a plate on the framework number 2 and framework number 3, and next step is to reset each framework. Right click and find a reset here and reset framework number 2 and component in the framework number 2, and next step reset framework number 3, right click and reset again both components we have here, and then we want to have a welding between two plates. So if you zoom in the component, press Alt and move one component here, we can see some space here. We need to have a very small space between two plates for welding point. So we can see here a small space between two plates, plate number 1 and plate number 2. So zoom on the project, and then I think it should be better to move a little here, each component. Not this one. Okay. Be very close to each other, and to each direction it should be the same with the previous plates. So this appear invisible here, visibility, click on the visibility, and then click on the visibility. Okay, I think all of the condition is ready to start the program, and I want to put invisible robot flange. I don't need to have a direction for that. It should be better to be appear and clear in RoboDK software. Okay, save on the desktop, new station on the desktop, save the project here, and then go to the next step. So we did two steps, and let's go back to the slide, and we did step number 2, and 2 step is down, and next step is the third step. We have to create a target for home and approach and surface position, and target for welding point, target number 1, target number 2, and target number 3. So in the third step, go back to the RoboDK and create a target, first position, create a first position, okay, this is the first position or home position, rename it to the home position, and then a little down and a little right for the approach position. Let me rotate the robot to be a good position. Okay, release the Alt and target, rename it to approach. Okay, next position is created. The last position is the surface position. Not this one, it should be exactly on the surface of the 2 point. I think it is a good point, welding point. It should be a little, I think it is a good point. So, okay, next target, rename it to surface or surf position. Okay, check the position we created before, home, approach, and surface. Okay, well done. Okay, next step in the framework number 3, as we remember, is target point for welding point. So we need to have a 3 target for welding point. We have a 3 point for welding. So first point I want to create in framework number 3 is, it should be here. Let me take it off the visibility of framework and just to have a visibility for the robot gun, welding gun. So we have here first point for the welding. I want to create it here, release the Alt and put it here. Target number 1, press again the Alt and move the welding gun in the new point. Release the Alt, release the left key and create Z. Framework number 3, I want to create target number 2 and press Alt and move the welding gun in the last point for welding. Release the Alt and release the left key, and here framework number 3, click on the framework number 3 and create a target number 3. So check the target we created, target number 1, target number 2, target number 3. Okay, great. All of the target we need in this project is created here, and then we need to go through the program number, creating a program, or last step. Okay, last step is to create a program. First, go to the framework number 2 and click on the home position. From home position until the approach and surface, we want to create a program number 1, and we want to use a move joint as a curve moving. So create a program here. Program number 1 is created. In this program, home position, move joint to the approach. Approach position, move joint to the surface. Approach to surface position, again move using instruction such as the move joint. Click on the surface and click on here, add a joint movement to a program. So program number 1 is created. Let's check on that. Double click on the program number 1, move join to the home position, move join to the approach position, and then move join to the surface position. Double click again on the program number 1, join to the home position, join to the move position, join to the surface, join to the home, join to the approach, join to the surface. So program number 1 is created. Well done, good. And the next step, we need to have a program number 2. So click on here, new program, program number 2. We want to have a program for welding point. In the welding point, we want to use a linear movement or move L. So here, target number 1, program number 2, click again, control click again, and move L, or linear movement. We want to use linear movement. Program target number 1 to target number 2, again move L, or linear movement. Target number 2 until target number 3, again move L, or linear movement. So we created program number 2 and we want to test again. Okay, great. You can see again, double click, move target number 1, target number 2. Double click again, target number 1, target number 2, target number 3 is created. So the last program we need to have in this project is back to the approach position. After welding is down, so robot should back to the approach position. Create again the new program, program number 3. In the program number 3, in the target number 3 to approach position, target number 3 to approach position, we need to have a curve. So click on the program number 3, control, and click to the approach and create a move J. This program is created. Double click in the program number 1 to test the program. Program number 2, welding program. Program number 3, back to the approach position. Okay, all of the program, I want to test again. Program number 1, double click on the program number 1, home position, approach surface position. Program number 2, target number 1, target number 2, target number 3, program number 3, target number 3 to approach position. All of the program we need in this project is created here. So then after doing that, select all of the program, select control, select all of the program, control, press control and click on each program and select all of them and right click on that and create a main program, make main program. So what happened in this option, we will have all of the program in one program as a main program. Program number 1, program number 2, and program number 3. So after create a main program, all of the program would be created back to back. Double click on the main program. Oh, sorry, I need to create it again. Delete program number 1, program number 2, program number 3. Right click and make a main program. Yes, program number 1 first will be executed, program number 2 after that, and program number 3 after that. Double click on main program. All of the program should be created back to back. Okay, great. Double click again, main program, program number 1, program number 2, program number 3. Okay, well done. So in this project, one extra thing we need to do is create a welding on and welding off in the program number 2. So in this step, we want to call a program to start the welding and or welding on, and to turn off the welding, we call it turn welding off. So first step, we need to find the subprogram here or macro here. If you go to the file, local file, we can find this type of macro we need in our project. RoboDK, library, macros, and then weld on and off. W, if you search on the W, can find weld on is a type of Python subprogram, or we want to select this program and to put in this environment. Open. Weld on is created here, and then we want to call this program by click on here, call this program call, select a program, weld on, select on that, and if we put it here in the bracket 1, it means that welding on is created and is started. So we created here weld on. Sorry, I need to create it in the main program. Call again, select a program, weld on, select, and inside of the bracket 1, it means that welding on is created. It is created in the main program. So at the moment we have here the other program we need to have here, or call it, double click again and select the program, weld on should be turn it off, or 0 here, it means that welding should be turn off. So okay, both call function is created here, and then I want to put before or after each program we need to have that. So program number 1, double click on here, is going to surface. So we need to put weld on after the program number 1, and before in program number 2, as you can see here, is a welding. So call welding on should be before the program number 2 or after the program number 1. I put it here. After the welding is finished in the last point, we need to turn it off. And then after the program number 2, so before the program number 2, welding on is turn it on, and welding on would be turn it off, and after the program number 2. So overall program we have here program number 1, program number 3, program number 1, program number 2, and program number 3 is created. So main program, double click on that. As you can see here, the result, call number program number 1, weld on is created, weld off, and back again. So double click again, we can see the result. All of the step is down here. Program number 1, welding on is on, and call number 2, program number 2, and turn weld on is 0, and call program number 3. So here again, all of the simulation as we can see here. So thank you very much to attend to be in this session number 5. In the session number 6, we want to work on the next project. It will be appear very soon. Thank you very much. See you later.